They go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the fifth barbecue chicken.
We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. They've got Bottoms, and it's Silken at the small forward position. Here's Babbitt. The dish to Ajinça. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Cole. No luck. So Vancouver will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And how about the act? Accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game. They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the night. First one falls for him. 2 shots. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
On defense, New Orleans.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Here's Cole. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. Poked away. Here's Caboclo, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciates it.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Cole. Nice shot from the wing.
Sensational pass. Even in mid-shot, he still saw the open man.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. They've had a tough time against this team, losing both of their games against them this season. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You've got to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand, and so far we haven't been able to do that. Guys, let's see if tonight's any different.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
It's going to have to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, helping, and very much aware of where the ball is. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The pass to G. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got his second bucket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Passes to Bottoms. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Cole. He's got 5. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Ajinça and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Alexis Ajinça at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Peyton Siva, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Ajinça drops them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
And Vancouver with the possession here. It's a 3-point game. Copeland. And again, it's Vancouver with a 3.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
Here's G. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Siva. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Babbitt's shot is off. Vancouver leading by 6. Here's Huffman. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Down low. Ajinça with the bucket. Ajinça's got 6 points.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
G with the rebound.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Vancouver has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Copeland. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count the bucket.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Vancouver making a switch here.
All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Here's G. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Vancouver leading by 7. Here's P40. Rebounded by Ajinça.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Can't hit from the corner.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. G with the rebound. New Orleans is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Siva's shot is good. And now just a 3-point Vancouver lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Kicks it to G from deep. Vancouver pulls it in.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Copeland can't hit. Pelicans shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. And it's Chris Copeland with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul into the lineup. Jawai.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Siva. Dishes it to Ajinça. 2 on the clock. And off the glass. That one's good. Ajinça's got 10 points.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-3 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got G. He's out there with Ajinça. Peyton Siva is out there with Luke Babbitt. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Siva kicks to G. They set the pick. To the middle. Ajinça the pass to G. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Hines. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 8 points for him. The Pelicans trail. Here's Siva. Pass to Babbitt. He dishes it to G. To the inside. Siva banked in off the glass. Siva's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Here's Papanikolaou, and again it's Vancouver with a three.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Pelicans shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Siva dishes to G. They grab their own miss. Ajinça with the bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the back.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Luke Babbitt. Vancouver has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Bottoms. Trains it from beyond the arc. Bottoms got 13.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Pelicans trail by 4. Siva kicks to Ajinça. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Vancouver making a switch here. Vancouver has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. The high post shot, and there's Vancouver with another bucket.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Pelicans 4th.
Great play from both of these teams in the open court. You love the energy and effort they've displayed lately here in getting out and forcing the issue.
That's good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Second chance shot. Villar with the bucket. And Vancouver leads by 5.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Stolen. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And he gets it to go. Bottoms got the lead up to 8 now for Vancouver.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And it's G finishing it off.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. Drew Holiday is checked in for the Pelicans. Norris Cole comes in for Peyton Siva. And Vancouver also making a switch. Silks checked in for Udo. Here's Huffman. They get it back. Villar with the bucket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And that one is good from Ajinça.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Cole's got the ball. Here's G. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 10 points for G. Vancouver leading by 6.
And guys, Tyreek Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Here's Cole. 5 points in the game. He feeds it to Ajinça. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Vancouver.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Lets it go from deep. That's good. That's now 8 points for Silk.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Holiday, the pass to G. He kicks to Ajinça. Count it from 12. Ajinça's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Copeland. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
And that one is good from Ajinça.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Fires the 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Holiday dishes to Cole. Here's G. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Copeland. Off target from three-point range.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's Chris Copeland with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making some changes here. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for G. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Vancouver making a switch here. Jawai's checked in. Here's Huffman. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Rondo. The kick out to Anderson. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Anderson's got his first basket.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Here's Huffman. It's stolen by Ajinça. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Anderson kicks to Cole. Off target from the baseline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Pelicans have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And again, it's Vancouver missing. And here's Anderson for 3. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The three-point shot has really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Take a look at what Agensa's done. He's got 26 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. They've got Silk, and it's Bottoms in at the 2.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Here's Cole, and that's a foul called on Bottoms. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Cole, and he slams it one-handed.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
To the paint, here's Agensa. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The pass to Ballard. And that one is stuffed right through.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The feed to Cole, to the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Caboclo. He's got 6. G with the rebound.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
And Cole kicks to Agensa. The baseline J. And he gets it to go. Agensa's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. While we're in this quick break and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Look at Silk leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's G finishing it off.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's Cole. 9 points in the game so far. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Passes it to Silk. For the lead, it's deflected. They're running for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Ripped away. One-on-one here. Here's Cole. Can't get it to go. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Magenta with the bucket.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Bottoms. Here's Hines. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 12 points for him. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Cole, the pass to Babbitt. They set the pick. And Cole kicks to Ajinça. New Orleans moving it around. Feeds it to Cole. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Bottoms. Averaging about 22 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Evans, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Peyton Siva in for Cole. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Siva dishes to Babbitt. Here's G. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And that basket is in from Caboclo.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Anderson right side. Evans outside. They set the pick. Inside, Siva. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Siva's got his third basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kept alive. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. He's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of 2 halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
They set the screen. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game, and the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Anderson.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender, exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy. Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got 3 assists now in this one.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That's tipped out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Peyton Siva. And Holiday kicks to Babbitt. Outside Rondo. There's the dish to Anderson. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Scooped up. Here's Moss. Here's Copeland. Here's P40. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks to Anderson. From 11 feet away. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And so here is New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça is out there with Alonzo G. Then it's Norris Cole. Then there's Anderson. That's the Pelicans 5. And the jam by Ajinça.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Villar. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Here's Cole. Dishes to Ajinça. Beyond the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
From deep. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ajinça's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anderson kicks to G. The three-pointer no good. Vancouver trails by 3. Caboclo, the pass to Silk. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And Cole kicks to Ajinça. Puts it up from 12. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Flip Saunders was just going over the plan with his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's G. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Vancouver trails by 3. Bottoms the pass to Hines. Here's Caboclo. There's the pass to Bottoms. They get it back. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Out to the right wing. They set the pick. The feed to Cole. He dishes it to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Cans the 12-footer. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Got it. Good job in the low post. That's now 32 points for Bottoms.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Here's Cole. Feeds it to Ajinça. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Here's Huffman. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Ajinça, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ajinça's got 39.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
Well, sans his lights-out shooting, they'd be staring at a huge deficit.
G, no good. Vancouver trails by 5. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for New Orleans. Down low, here's G, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Bottoms. Here's Bolar, pass to Caboclo, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pass to Babbitt. To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First free throw is good.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And the shot is long.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
There's the pass to Bottoms. To the middle. Here's Bolar, and he goes in for the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Cole. Fires from the line. Shot is no good. Over to the wing. Inside. Bolar, and that one is stuffed right through.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. 35 points for Bottoms.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
To the paint, And that one is good from Ajinça. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at that athletic.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Passes it to Silk. And the foul called on G. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Caboclo, covered by Ajinça. 6 on the shot clock, and it's blocked. Here's Cole. He feeds it to Ajinça, the 10-footer, and he drops that one in. Ajinça's got 43 points. Vancouver trails by 6. Pass to Hines. Fires for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're in front by 3. A minute 20 left in the game.
We have purpose and we got pride. Now get up and show us.
A minute 20 left here in the 4th quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Had the space there, but it's offline. New Orleans leading by 5. Feeds it to Ajinça. Shot from 12. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And really, in a game this close, you can ill afford to have too many of those.
Turnovers are killers. I mean, you've got to play smart and take advantage of every opportunity.
Hines. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Ajinça. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Caboclo. And there's the pass to Bottoms. Trifecta!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, let's see if they try that.
You know, you can do that, but I think we want to see how the coach wants to play it, because sometimes you try to go 2 for 1 and you rush.
G dishes to Babbitt. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point range, no good from 3-point territory. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it, or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So it's Vancouver picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sensed that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game? As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal. And that really opened up the game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us for Chicago.